In a world where humanity is on the brink of extinction. Because, giant naked people eat them? You know, normal stuff. Welcome back to Honest Trailers, where we bravely watch movies so you don't have to. Unless you really want to, I guess. This week, we're strapping on our 3D maneuver gear, which, let's be honest, looks more like a complicated grappling hook system designed by someone who really hated gravity for Attack on Titan, the live-action adaptation of the wildly popular manga and anime series that asks the age-old question, what if everything was terrible? And also, what if we made it slightly more confusing? So, you've probably heard of Attack on Titan. It's kind of a big deal. Giant, skinless humanoids called Titans roam the earth, seemingly with no other purpose than to chow down on unsuspecting humans. And honestly, their table manners are atrocious. I mean, come on, at least use a napkin. So, humanity, naturally, does what any self-respecting civilization on the verge of annihilation would do: they build giant walls. Because, you know, walls always solve everything. Except, apparently, when the walls are like 50 meters tall and the Titans are like slightly taller. Architectural oversight, much? Our story centers on Eren, a young man with a burning hatred for Titans. And I mean burning. This kid's got a fire in his belly that could probably power a small city. Or at least toast a really big marshmallow. He's also, let's be real, kind of an angsty teenager. Which, to be fair, is understandable. I mean, if giant naked cannibals were constantly trying to eat me, I'd probably be a little angsty too. Eren lives in a walled city with his adopted sister Mikasa, who is basically a stoic, emotionless badass. Seriously, this girl could probably stare down a Titan and make it feel uncomfortable. And their childhood friend Armin, who, well, Armin's there. He's the brains of the operation, I guess. Which is good, because Eren's strategy usually involves yelling really loudly and charging headfirst into danger. Mikasa's strategy involves looking cool and effortlessly killing everything. Armin's strategy involves, like, thinking. It's a diverse group. Then, wouldn't you know it, one day, a colossal Titan, and I mean colossal, pops its head over the wall. It's so big, it makes you wonder if the wall was really that effective in the first place. I mean, did no one consider the possibility that maybe the Titans could just, you know, reach over the wall? It's like building a fence to keep out squirrels and then realizing the squirrels can climb trees. Rookie mistake. The colossal Titan kicks a hole in the wall, because, you know, why not? And then chaos ensues. Titans flood the city, and people start getting eaten left and right. It's a real bloodbath. Or more accurately, a blood and gore bath. And it's at this point that you realize just how enthusiastic the filmmakers were about showing us people getting eaten. I mean, we get it, Titans eat people. You don't have to show us every single gruesome detail. Although, I guess that's kind of the point of the whole thing, isn't it? To remind us that life is fleeting and that giant naked people are terrifying. Eren's mom gets eaten. Which, understandably, traumatizes him. I mean, wouldn't you be traumatized if your mom got eaten by a giant naked person? It's not exactly something you can just talk about at therapy. This fuels Eren's burning hatred for Titans even more. He vows to kill every single one of them. Because, you know, that's a totally achievable goal. It's like vowing to kill every mosquito in the world. Good luck with that, Eren. Fast forward a couple of years, and Eren, Mikasa, and Armin have joined the Survey Corps, a group of soldiers dedicated to fighting Titans. They're basically the Titan fighting equivalent of the Suicide Squad, except instead of being criminals, they're just really unlucky. And also, they wear these cool capes. Capes are always a good idea. The Survey Corps uses the aforementioned 3D maneuver gear, which allows them to zip around like Spider-Man on a caffeine binge. It looks really cool, but you can't help but wonder how they don't constantly get tangled up in each other's wires. I mean, one wrong move and you'd have a bunch of soldiers hanging upside down like Christmas ornaments. The movie then proceeds to throw a bunch of other characters at you, most of whom are either quickly killed off or just kind of there. There's the gruff Captain Levi, who is basically the anime equivalent of a grumpy cat. There's Sasha, the potato-loving girl who, well, she loves potatoes. And there's Jean, the horse-faced guy who, well, he's got a long face. The character development in this movie is, let's just say, it's not its strongest point. The movie also tries to inject some drama and intrigue by introducing a conspiracy about the Walls and the Titans' origins, which, honestly, just adds another layer of confusion to an already confusing movie. I mean, we're already trying to figure out why these naked giants are trying to eat us. Do we really need to add political intrigue to the mix? And then, there's the Titans themselves. They're certainly something. They're giant, naked, and vaguely humanoid. They're also kind of creepy. Especially the smiling ones. Seriously, what's up with the smiling? Are they enjoying this? Because I'm definitely not. The CGI on the Titans is, let's just say it's a mixed bag. Some of them look genuinely terrifying, while others look like they escaped from a PS2 cutscene. The action sequences are, well, they're certainly action-packed. Lots of swinging, lots of slicing, lots of blood. If you're into that kind of thing, then you'll probably be entertained. But after a while, it all starts to feel a bit repetitive. It's basically the same thing over and over again. Titans appear, soldiers fight them, soldiers get eaten, Eren yells really loudly. Rinse and repeat. The movie also takes some liberties with the source material, which is sure to infuriate hardcore fans. Characters are changed, plot points are altered, and the overall tone is, well, it's different. It's like the filmmakers took the basic premise of Attack on Titan and then just kind of winged it. And the ending? Oh, the ending. It just ends. No resolution, no closure, just credits. It's like the movie just gave up halfway through. Which, honestly, I kind of understand. I was starting to feel like I was trapped in a never-ending cycle of Titan eating and Eren yelling. So, is Attack on Titan a good movie? Well, it's certainly a movie. It's got giant naked people, cool action sequences, and enough gore to make a horror movie fan blush. But it's also got a confusing plot, questionable CGI, and a whole lot of melodrama. It's a movie that's so over the top that it's almost entertaining. Almost. It's like a train wreck. You know it's terrible, but you can't look away. So, if you're looking for a movie that's so bad it's good, then Attack on Titan might be for you. But if you're looking for a faithful adaptation of the source material or a movie that makes any sense whatsoever, then you might want to steer clear. Or, just watch the anime. I hear that's pretty good. We'd like to thank, well, we're not really sure who we should thank for this one. Maybe the Titans? Yeah, let's thank the Titans. And also the creators of the source material for creating the source material. And also for giving us something to make fun of. You're welcome.